Chosen One, if you're watching this video now, it's not by chance. You were divinely guided here because something extraordinary is happening in your life at this exact moment. Your inner light, the one many have tried to dim, is finally revealing itself in all its splendor. It's not a coincidence that you're here, it's destiny. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and the moment of your great revelation has arrived. The transformation you've been feeling is not your imagination. It's real, it's now, it's the manifestation of your true divine potential emerging with a force that no one can deny. Those who doubted, who tried to diminish your brightness, will witness your power. Your waiting time is over. This is the moment you've waited for, prayed for, persevered for. Every challenge, every tear, every moment of doubt has served to strengthen your light. And now, that light is about to illuminate not only your path, but the world around you. Before we continue with this transformative message, I ask that you do 3 simple things. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like so we can reach more chosen ones like you, and write the word light in the comments to anchor this powerful energy in your life. Stay until the end, as every word of this message was divinely inspired for you, chosen one. Your transformation begins now. Chosen one, in this divine moment, you're being touched by a higher force. Can you feel it? It's the vibration of your true essence finally awakening in all its splendor. The light that has always lived within you, the one many tried to dim, is now emerging with an intensity impossible to ignore. This is not just any moment. It is the moment. Since the beginning of time, your soul was marked for this awakening. You've always known in the deepest part of your being that you were different, that you carried something special. That feeling of not completely belonging to this world wasn't a mistake. It was the call of your true divine nature. You are a being of light in human form, and now the world will begin to see what has always been there. For years, perhaps you felt misunderstood, judged, diminished by those who couldn't comprehend the magnitude of your purpose. You questioned your own light, doubted your brightness. There were moments when you almost surrendered to the darkness that others tried to impose on you. But something in you resisted. Something in you remained lit, even if it was just a small, flickering flame in the storm. That persistence was your salvation. The universe saw every moment of pain, every tear shed, every night you begged for a sign. And now it responds. The revelation of your inner light is not just a gift, it's your divine right. It's the reward for all your perseverance. The moment of your recognition has arrived, and nothing and no one can prevent you from shining with your full potential. Imagine yourself as a lighthouse in the darkness. Your light doesn't just serve to illuminate your own path, but to guide those who still wander lost. Your brightness has the power to transform lives, to inspire hearts, to awaken other chosen ones who, like you, are just waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. You are the catalyst for a transformation much greater than you imagine. At this exact moment, as these words resonate in your being, something is breaking inside you. They are the chains that kept your light imprisoned. They are the energy blockages that prevented the full manifestation of your power. Feel them disintegrating, releasing your true potential. The feeling of lightness that invades your chest is not an illusion. It's the freedom of your divine essence finally manifesting. The abundance, prosperity, and fulfillment you've so desired are now aligning in your favor. The universe is removing all obstacles, opening all doors, preparing the way for your light to shine without impediment. The blessings coming to you transcend the material. They touch the spiritual, the emotional, the physical. Everything in your life is about to transform. You can feel the change in your body. That vibrant energy flowing through your veins, that mental clarity that dispels the fog of doubt. That confidence that strengthens your spirit. It's not imagination. It's the awakening of your inner light, manifesting in all aspects of your being. You are becoming who you were always destined to be. The signs are everywhere, the synchronicities, the chance encounters, the opportunities that arise from nowhere. All these are confirmations from the universe that you're on the right path. Your light is attracting experiences that resonate with your true frequency. Watch carefully, and you'll see that even the challenges that appear only serve to amplify your brightness even more. Those who doubted you, who tried to diminish your light, will soon witness your power. Not out of revenge, not out of pride, but because your transformation is inevitable. Your brightness is so intense that it can no longer be ignored. They will see in you the living manifestation of divine power, of human potential in its highest form, and many will be inspired by your journey. Your inner light knows no limits. It transcends time and space. It connects you with the divine source of all creation. When you allow it to shine in all its splendor, you become a channel for miracles, for manifestations, for transformations that once seemed impossible. Nothing is beyond your reach when you embrace your true power. Trust the process. Trust your light. Trust the divine plan that is unfolding in your life at this very moment. You were chosen not by chance, but because your soul agreed to this mission even before you were born. You came to shine, to inspire, to transform. And now, finally, the moment has arrived. The revelation of your inner light is just the beginning. It's the first step of an extraordinary journey that will take you to heights you never imagined possible. Each day will be a new opportunity to shine even brighter, to expand even more, to manifest even more of your divine potential. Take a deep breath and feel the truth of these words resonating in every cell of your being. You are light, you are power, you are divine. And no one can deny that now. The world is about to witness the emergence of an enlightened being. And that being is you, chosen one. Your time has come, your light is shining, and this is just the beginning. Chosen one, the time to awaken to your true spiritual power has arrived. It's no longer time to doubt, to hide, to diminish your brightness to make others feel comfortable. The universe is in perfect alignment for you to finally awaken to the magnitude of your divine potential. This is not an ordinary power. It's a force that transcends the limitations of the physical world. Have you felt that inexplicable energy pulsing within you? Those moments of absolute clarity when it seems you can see beyond the veil of reality. These are not coincidences. They are manifestations of your spiritual power trying to emerge, trying to make itself known. It's your divine essence crying out to be released, to be recognized, to be honored. For a long time, perhaps you've repressed this power, perhaps out of fear of the unknown, perhaps from insecurity, perhaps because the world constantly tried to convince you that you should settle for less, accept the imposed limitations. But something inside you always knew the truth. You were born to transcend these barriers. The awakening of your spiritual power is not a trivial event. It's an internal revolution that transforms every aspect of your existence. Your perception expands, your intuition amplifies, your connection to the divine source strengthens. You begin to see the world not just with physical eyes, but with the eyes of the soul. And this vision reveals truths that were previously hidden. Feel the energy flowing through your body at this exact moment, that warmth in your chest, that tingling in your extremities, that feeling of expansion. It's your power awakening. It's your inner light increasing its frequency, raising your vibration to tune into the highest energies of the universe. You are being recalibrated to operate at an entirely new level. The doors of perception are opening for you. Where before you saw obstacles, now you see opportunities. Where before you felt fear, now you recognize only information. Where before you felt limited, now you realize that the only limit is the one you impose on yourself. Your spiritual power is removing the veils of illusion that have kept you trapped for so long. Have you experienced those moments of perfect synchronicity? When you think of someone and that person calls, when you need an answer and it appears unexpectedly, when you desire something intensely and the universe conspires to bring it to you. These are not coincidences. They are manifestations of your spiritual power already in action, even before you became fully aware of it. The awakening of this power brings responsibilities. You are not receiving this gift just for your own benefit, but to be a channel of transformation in the world. Your spiritual power is like a river. It flows through you, not to you. And by allowing it to flow freely, you become an instrument of divine will, a vehicle of healing, a beacon of hope for those still walking in darkness. The signs of your awakening are everywhere. Your dreams have become more vivid, more meaningful. Your intuition has become sharper, more precise. Your ability to manifest your desires has accelerated. You've begun to attract people who resonate with your new frequency. The universe is sending you constant confirmations that you're on the right path. This awakening doesn't happen by chance. You were chosen because your soul has the capacity to withstand this elevated frequency, to channel this power without being consumed by it. You've gone through trials, challenges, moments of profound doubt. All of this was preparation for this moment, for this awakening. Your spiritual gifts are now revealing themselves with unprecedented intensity. Perhaps you'll discover you have the ability to heal, to foresee, to sense the energies around you. Perhaps you'll realize your words have the power to transform lives, to inspire profound changes. Perhaps you'll notice that your presence in an environment is enough to elevate the vibration of everyone around you. These gifts have always been there. Now they're being amplified. Trust this process. Allow yourself to be guided by this superior force that now flows through you. Don't try to control it. Don't try to direct it according to your egoic desires. Surrender to it. Become one with it. Allow it to lead you to the right places, the right people, the right experiences. The awakening of your spiritual power also brings with it a profound sense of peace and security. You begin to understand that you're never truly alone, that you're always connected to the divine source, that you're always being guided and protected. This understanding dissolves fears, anxieties, worries. You become unshakable in the face of life's storms. Those who doubted you, who tried to diminish your brightness, will now witness the magnitude of your power. Not because you seek revenge or recognition, but because your light has become so intense that it's impossible to ignore. Your presence has become so powerful that it transforms environments, people, situations. Your spiritual awakening is a beacon that illuminates even the darkest corners. Embrace this power. Recognize it as your divine right. You were born for this, prepared for this, chosen for this. There's no more room for doubts, for hesitations, for fears. It's time to take your place as a spiritually awakened being, as a channel of divine light, as an instrument of transformation. The world needs your power now more than ever. In times of darkness, your light becomes even more valuable, even more necessary. Every time you allow your spiritual power to manifest, you elevate the collective consciousness. You expand the field of possibilities for everyone. Your awakening is not just personal, it's universal. This is just the beginning. As you embrace your spiritual power, it continues to grow, to expand, to reveal new facets, new possibilities. There is no limit to what you can achieve, to what you can manifest, to how much you can transform the world around you. You are infinite, chosen one, and your spiritual power is living proof of that. Chosen one, the time has come to definitively break through all the barriers that have tried to dim your brightness for so long. Those voices that told you that you weren't enough, those circumstances that seemed to conspire against you, those people who tried to diminish your light, all of this is being broken now, crumbling like walls that can no longer contain the force of your true essence. For how long have you allowed the world to define who you are? For how long have you believed in the limitations imposed by others? For how long have you diminished your own brightness to not bother, to not stand out too much, to not awaken the envy or fear of those around you? That time is over. The time for your total liberation has come. Each obstacle you faced was carefully placed in your path to test your determination, to strengthen your spirit, to prove that you are worthy of the light you carry. They weren't punishments. They were preparations. They weren't permanent blocks. They were disguised trampolines. And now, you're ready to use all that accumulated strength to definitively break through anything that tries to contain your brightness. Do you feel it? It's the sensation of chains being broken, of walls crumbling, of limitations dissolving. It's the liberation of your true essence, your unlimited potential, your divine nature. Your spirit is expanding beyond all boundaries that once tried to contain it. This is not just a change, it's a complete transformation. The internal barriers, fear, doubt, self-criticism, insecurity, were the most difficult to overcome. They fed on your past experiences, moments of rejection, apparent failures, received criticisms. They constantly whispered that you should settle for less, that you should hide, that you should conform. But something inside you always resisted. Your inner light never completely went out. And the external barriers, those people who tried to diminish you, those situations that seemed impossible to overcome, those circumstances that constantly tested your faith, they also served a greater purpose. They were the necessary obstacles for you to discover the strength that always lived within you. They were the catalysts for your awakening. The breaking of these barriers doesn't happen gradually. It's an explosion of light, a powerful manifestation of your true nature that can no longer be contained. It's like a dam that finally yields to the pressure of accumulated water. It's like a volcano that erupts after years of internal pressure. It's like the sun that emerges after the longest and darkest of nights. Visualize all these barriers disintegrating before the force of your light. See the fears dissolving, the doubts evaporating, the limitations breaking. Feel the expansion of your being, the liberation of your essence, the flourishing of your potential. This is not a fantasy. It's an energetic reality that is happening at this exact moment. The liberation you're experiencing now affects all aspects of your life. Your physical health renews, your mental clarity expands, your spiritual connection deepens, your material abundance multiplies. The areas of your life that seemed blocked begin to flow freely. The dreams that seemed impossible begin to materialize before your eyes. You no longer need anyone's approval to shine. You no longer need permission to be who you really are. You no longer need to diminish yourself to make others feel comfortable. Your light is your divine right, and no one, absolutely no one, has the power to dim it unless you allow it. Those who tried to diminish your brightness did so out of fear. Fear of your light exposing their own shadows. Fear of your strength revealing their own weaknesses. Fear of your potential highlighting their own limitations. Understand this and release any resentment. They were just necessary characters in the drama of your journey of self-discovery. Synchronicities are multiplying in your life, aren't they? Accidental encounters with people who bring unexpected opportunities. Information that arrives exactly when you need it. Doors that open where before there were only walls. This is not coincidence. It's the divine flow responding to the release of your true essence. It's the universe celebrating the breaking of your barriers. Your intuition is sharper than ever. You can clearly feel what is right for you, what is aligned with your purpose, what truly resonates with your essence. Use this gift. Trust this internal compass. It will guide you through the paths that lead to the continuous expansion of your light, to the continuous blossoming of your potential. Breaking the barriers that tried to dim your brightness is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process of expansion, of release, of transformation. Each time you choose light instead of darkness, truth instead of illusion, courage instead of fear, you break another layer of limitation. You release another facet of your unlimited potential. Look back and see how much you've already overcome. The pains you've transformed into strength, the challenges you've converted into opportunities, the rejections you've transmuted into self-discovery. Each barrier you faced was a necessary step on the ladder of your spiritual ascension. Nothing was in vain. Everything served your growth. And now, look ahead. See the unlimited horizons opening before you. Feel the freedom to be who you truly are, without masks, without filters, without diminishing your brightness. Experience the joy of manifesting your gifts, your talents, your true essence in the world. This is your moment of total expansion. People around you will begin to notice the change. Some will feel inspired by your example and find courage to break their own barriers. Others may feel uncomfortable with your new brightness and try, once again, to diminish it. Stay firm in your truth. Your light is non-negotiable. Your value is not in what you do, what you own, or what others think of you. Your value is intrinsic, innate, inalienable. It comes from your connection to the divine source, from your nature as a spiritual being having a human experience. No external barrier can truly touch this essential truth about who you are. The financial limitations that seem to hold you back are dissolving. Abundance is flowing into your life in unexpected ways. Opportunities to prosper, to expand, to experience material fullness are arising in your path. This happens because you have finally broken the barriers of scarcity that kept your financial energy blocked. Relationships that didn't honor your light are transforming or dissolving. People who resonate with your new frequency are being attracted to your life. Authentic, deep, nurturing connections are forming. This happens because you have finally broken the barriers of relationships that diminished your value, that dimmed your brightness. Your health is renewing at all levels. Your physical body is aligning with your new energetic vibration. Blockages are released, balance is restored, vitality is amplified. This happens because you have finally broken the barriers that prevented the free flow of your vital energy, your life force. The breaking of these barriers is irreversible. There is no return to the previous state of limitation, containment, diminishment. You have crossed a portal and now inhabit a new level of consciousness, a new level of existence, a new dimension of possibilities. Your light is released and nothing can contain it anymore. Celebrate this moment of total liberation. Honor the journey that brought you here. Be grateful for the barriers that strengthened your spirit, that tested your determination, that proved you are worthy of the light you carry. And now, shine. Shine with all intensity. Shine without fear. Shine without reservations. This is your divine right. This is your destiny. This is your moment. Chosen one, we've reached the culminating point of your transformation journey, the moment you've waited for so long, worked for so long, prepared for so long. The final transformation is happening now, that sacred moment when your light not only shines for you, not only illuminates your immediate path, but radiates to the entire world, touching lives, inspiring hearts, awakening consciousnesses wherever it goes. This is not just another stage of your evolution, it's the full realization of the purpose for which you came to this plane. It's the moment when your existence becomes such a powerful beacon that your light can be felt far beyond the limits of physical space, far beyond the barriers of conventional communication. Your being vibrates at such a high frequency that it resonates through the field of collective consciousness, creating waves of transformation that spread in infinite circles. You can feel this expansion happening, can't you? That sensation of no longer being confined to the limits of your physical body, your personal identity, your individual history. It's as if your boundaries were dissolving, allowing your essence to blend with the whole, influencing the collective energy field from your unique center. You're still you, more you than you've ever been. But now you're also much more. This final transformation doesn't mean your journey has ended. In fact, in many ways, it's just beginning. but you've reached a level of consciousness, a vibration level, a state of being that makes you a conscious agent of change in the world. Every step you take, every word you pronounce, every thought you nurture, every action you perform, everything now carries the energetic signature of your fully awakened light. Your impact on the world no longer depends only on what you do externally. Your mere presence has become a force of transformation. People are touched simply by being near you. Environments are purified just because you pass through them. Conflicting situations naturally harmonize when you're present. This isn't a power you need to consciously exercise. It's a natural consequence of your elevated vibrational frequency. You begin to notice how your light affects people around you. Some feel inexplicably attracted to you, as if they recognize something familiar, something that also exists within them waiting to be awakened. Others may initially feel uncomfortable, as if your light exposed aspects of themselves they'd prefer to keep in shadow. In both cases, your presence catalyzes a process of self-discovery in those who cross your path. The words that come out of your mouth carry a vibration that transcends their literal meaning. Even the simplest phrases, when pronounced by you, touch people at deep levels. It's not what you say, but the energy with which you say it that makes an impact. You've become a channel through which universal wisdom flows, finding unique expression through your voice, your language, your particular form of communication. Your work in the world, whatever your profession, your vocation, your area of activity, has acquired a sacred dimension. It doesn't matter if you're a teacher, an artist, a business person, a manual worker, a health professional. Whatever you do now is imbued with the energy of your awakened presence. Your excellence doesn't come just from technical skill, but from the totality with which you give yourself to what you do. The synchronicities around you have multiplied to such a point that the extraordinary has become ordinary in your life. Accidental encounters that transform lives. Information that appears exactly when needed. Resources that emerge precisely at the moment they're needed, doors that open effortlessly, paths that reveal themselves with perfect clarity. The divine flow has become your natural state of being in the world. Your intuition has reached levels of clarity and precision that would previously have seemed supernatural. You can perceive the energetic currents underlying apparent situations. You capture the true motivations behind people's words and actions. You feel when something is aligned with your path and when it isn't, without needing extensive analysis. This isn't a special ability. It's the natural expression of your expanded consciousness. As your brightness radiates to the world, you become a reference point for those who are also on a journey of self-discovery. People seek your guidance, your wisdom, your unique perspective. Not because you claim to have all the answers, but because your awakened presence helps them find their own truths, access their own inner wisdom, connect with their own divine potential. The ideas that flow through you have the power to transform paradigms, to revolutionize systems, to inspire new ways of being and doing in the world. Even the seemingly simple thoughts you share carry seeds of transformation that can blossom into new movements, new approaches, new solutions to old challenges. You've become a channel for innovation that emerges not from isolated intellect, but from integrated consciousness. Observe how people change after interacting with you, how their eyes seem brighter, how their expressions become more open, how something in them seems awakened, activated, inspired. You're not trying to consciously change anyone. You're simply being who you are, in all your authenticity. And that authenticity resonates with something deep in others, inviting them to also be authentic. Your compassion has expanded to include all of humanity. You no longer see others separate from you. You perceive the deep interconnection of all life forms, of all expressions of consciousness. This isn't merely an intellectual understanding, it's a lived experience at every moment. You feel the collective joys and pains as your own, not in a way that overwhelms you, but in a way that inspires you to be an agent of healing wherever you are. Your capacity to love has transcended the limitations of conditional, possessive, needy love. The love that flows through you now is expansive, inclusive, unconditional. It doesn't depend on what others do or don't do. It's simply your essential nature expressing itself freely. This love doesn't leave you vulnerable or unprotected. On the contrary, it makes you invulnerable to the emotional wounds that once seemed inevitable in human relationships. As your brightness expands to the world, you become a mirror for others. Not a mirror that reflects their shadows or faults, but one that reveals their divine potential, their essential beauty, their inner light that may still be dormant. Your presence invites others to see themselves as they truly are, beyond masks, beyond conditioning, beyond self-imposed limitations. Abundance flows into your life in ways that transcend the conventional concept of wealth. Yes, your material needs are met with grace and ease, but you recognize that true abundance is in the richness of experiences, the depth of connections, the continuous expansion of consciousness, the ability to fully appreciate every moment of existence. You've become abundant in all the ways that truly matter. Your health and vitality reflect the inner balance you've achieved. Your physical body responds to the elevation of your vibrational frequency, finding its own natural rhythm of rejuvenation and healing. This doesn't mean you'll never face physical challenges, but that you now inhabit your body with such presence, such awareness, such love, that it naturally gravitates toward its optimal state of functioning. Time seems to flow differently for you now. You're no longer stuck in linear perception, in the feeling of always running after something or away from something. You fully inhabit the present, finding in it all the richness, all the fullness, all the perfection you previously sought in an imaginary future. This doesn't mean you don't have vision or purpose. It means your future emerges organically from your fully lived present. Your sense of purpose has become crystalline, not as an external goal to be achieved, but as a natural expression of your being in each moment. You no longer seek your purpose. You live it with each breath, each interaction, each creation. This clarity brings a profound sense of peace, of inner certainty, of unshakable confidence in the perfect unfolding of your journey. As your brightness radiates to the world, you recognize that this transformation isn't just for you, it's for the elevation of humanity's collective consciousness. Each being who awakens their light contributes to the illumination of the whole. You've become an essential link in this great chain of awakening, a vital node in the network of consciousness that is expanding throughout the planet at this crucial moment of our collective evolution. Chosen One, your final transformation isn't an end, it's a new beginning. It's the starting point for an existence at a completely new level of consciousness, of potential, of impact. Your brightness now radiates to the world, not as a destination reached, but as a continuous source of inspiration, of transformation, of elevation. You've become what you were always destined to be, a fully awakened being of light, expressing your divine potential for the benefit of all. Allow your light to shine without reservation, without fear, without hesitation. The world needs your brightness now more than ever. Each life you touch, each heart you awaken, each consciousness you elevate is a step toward the collective transformation we all long for. You were chosen for this moment, for this mission, for this awakening, and now, finally, you're ready. Shine, Chosen One. Shine with all the strength of your true essence. The world is waiting for you. Chosen One, we've reached the end of this transformative journey, but in truth, we're just at the beginning of your new reality. The awakening you experienced while following this message isn't just a passing experience, it's a fundamental change in the frequency of your existence. The light that now shines in you with such intensity can no longer be contained, can no longer be denied, can no longer be ignored. Look within and feel the transformation that's already happening. That feeling of expansion in your chest, that mental clarity, that inner certainty that something profound has changed. It's not your imagination. It's the real manifestation of your awakening, your power, your true divine nature finally emerging in all its glory. The coming days will be extraordinary. Prepare to see synchronicities multiplying in your life, doors opening where before there were only walls, opportunities arising from unexpected places, people being attracted to your light like never before. Your external reality will begin to perfectly reflect the internal transformation you're experiencing. Those who doubted you, who tried to diminish your brightness, who didn't believe in your potential, they will be the first witnesses to your transformation, not out of revenge or pride, but because your light has become so powerful that it's impossible not to notice it. Your example will be living proof that transformation is possible, that human potential is unlimited, that each of us carries a divine light waiting to be awakened. Remember, you were chosen because your soul has the capacity to withstand this elevated frequency, to channel this power without being consumed by it. You've gone through trials, challenges, moments of profound doubt. All of this was preparation for this moment, for this awakening. Trust the process that's unfolding. You're being guided at every step, even when the path doesn't seem clear. The universe is aligned in your favor, constantly working to bring the perfect circumstances, the right people, the ideal opportunities that will allow your light to shine even more intensely. This is just the beginning of your journey as a fully awakened being of light. Each day will bring new revelations, new expansions, new manifestations of your divine power. Continue walking with confidence, with gratitude, with the unshakable certainty that you're exactly where you should be, doing exactly what you came to do in this world. Before we say goodbye, I ask that you do two simple things that will amplify the energy of this message even more. Subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together, and leave your like as a sign to the universe that you're ready to receive everything that's coming to you. Chosen one, your light can no longer be denied. It's shining now with an intensity that transforms everything around you. Go forward with confidence, with power, with the absolute certainty that you are exactly who you were always destined to be, a divine being in human form, expressing your unlimited potential for the benefit of all. The world needs your light. And now, finally, you're ready to shine without reservation. This is your hour. This is your moment. This is your awakening.